I'm feeling it. Can you feel it? Can you dig it, Bernie bro? Put on your Bernie bro. Marcus Conte reporting. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Marcus in the morning. Marcus in the morning. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing? So if some people come into the fray, good morning. Enter, O seekers of knowledge, people in search of deeper political wisdom. You're in the right place. Come in, get comfortable. We're going to talk about Bernie Bros. We're going to talk about the myth, the man, the myth, the legend of a Bernie Bro. Are you a Bernie Bro? You've heard of this, right? Mike Bloomberg is rehashing the Bernie Bro, the mention of Hillary Clinton possibly being his running mate, and now mentioning the infamous smear, the ultimate smear of a Bernie Sanders supporter, calling them a Bernie Bro. Bernie Bro, Bernie Bro. So come on into the room. Good morning. What's up, Sterling Price? Good morning. Trump's your daddy. Trump ain't my daddy. Shake it. Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Jesley Snipes. Jesley Snipes. Is that a spin on Wesley Snipes? Yeah, Sticks and Stones. He's going. How's it going, Marcus? It's going good, man. I'm getting ready for my big trip. Getting ready for the big trip to Las Vegas. I'm gonna fly in there. Flying into Vegas, right? I made the mistake of watching the movie Leaving Las Vegas. Wow, fucking what a great movie, man. But man, it's a downer. It's a downer. You don't go to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas to lift people up, to show people the daytime, the joy, not the alcohol and the hookers. I'm going there to show you the. You know what's ironic about Las Vegas having a caucus, such a consequential election in Las Vegas is that it's the town of gambling, right? Are we gambling here? Are we gambling, believing that the Democratic Party is going to allow us to win? The Bernie Sanders people allow them to win when they know full in their heart of hearts that they're going to get screwed, that Bernie will never get to the plurality of the vote, meaning that he's not going to get to 50%. They're going to screw him in the end. Is that really what it is? Well, they're getting nervous. They are getting nervous, and shit is about to hit the fan. Shit is about to get really, really real. I got to stay out of your comment section. Marcus. Too many dissonance. Yeah, there's a lot of dissonance. I know. This is, that's what it is, Sterling. Now you know what I go through. You see, Sterling Price, you are seeing what I have to see on a daily basis in the comment section, and I got to go through all the knuckleheads that want to come in. These are the real Bernie Bros. The Bernie Bros should be defined as the people that are attacking the shit out of Bernie Sanders. So I got to do a shout out. Do a shout out to a very wonderful guy, John M. Thank you very much, John. John M. made a very nice contribution. It's not a donation. This is not a charity. This is not a church. He says, "Good luck in Vegas, Marcus, and thanks." P.S. No need to do a shout out. Well, I just did. What you're doing is thanks enough. Well, thank you, John. Thank you very much. If you want to become a sponsor of this program, sponsor of this Las Vegas video series that'll begin tomorrow on the ground in Vegas. Where are we going? What does your money buy you? It buys you an eyewitness, eyes on the ground at the debate, the Democratic presidential debate in Las Vegas at the Paris Hotel and Casino. I'll be there on Wednesday night. That's tomorrow night, hosted by NBC. There'll be some stuff on Thursday. I don't really have much of an itinerary yet. That's still developing. Probably just a lot of walkarounds, talking to people, getting to know people, talking to them on camera, asking them what's going on. And this is not a one-sided Bernie Sanders adventure because, as I say, on Friday, as I'm going to tell you right now, on Friday, we're going to be at a Trump rally at 12 noon. Whoa. Trump is looking to sell out the Las Vegas Convention Center. Keep America Great rally. The Keep America Great rally at 12 a.m. There'll be people lining up to get in, probably as early as 8 a.m. So I'll be there. I'll be on the scene all morning with the Trump folk. And then I'm going to make my way over to the Bernie Sanders rally at Spring Preserve Amphitheater at 7 p.m. Doors open at 5 for a big Bernie rally. Now, Bernie was in somewhere last night, and he pulled 17,000. It was in, I believe it was in San Francisco or right outside of San Francisco. 17,000 people in Cali. He's just on a whim. He shot out to Cali. He's campaigning in Vegas, in Nevada, and he shot over to California. It could have been Washington. I don't really know. But anyway, he drew a huge crowd, 17,000 people. His last thing, right? His last crowd. The CIA loves Bernie. Look at the trolls. The trolls. Oh my God, the trolls are here. The CIA, Bernie. Why does the CIA love Bernie? Bernie loves everybody, as you're gonna find out. So let's talk about this Bernie bro shit, because it matters. It matters because you got Mike Bloomberg stirring the pot, stirring up that shit, right? Stirring up the shit, trying to get people to take the bait is really what it is. And he made a hit piece video. He made a hit video. Bloomberg made a hit video on Bernie Sanders. We'll play that video, and I want to break that video down as well. There's a lot of very interesting facts weaved into that smear. Let's start here with a video. This is a funny video. A Bernie supporter, the Tim Dillon Show. This guy's pretty good. Check the shit out, man. This is good.
Can you tell us what happened last night?
I was leaving Subway, and then I came out and I had my Bernie shirt on, and I know that as a man and a Bernie Sanders supporter, I'm a target. And I saw two figures coming to me. I could tell that they were females, and they stuck out in my mind because they both had headdresses on, Native American headdresses. And then they threw what I imagine is acid on me. I don't know what this is. This is a liquid. It smells like cold brew. I think it could be a chemical. One of them threw feathers in my eye. I couldn't see. And then the other one put a dream catcher around my neck and tried to choke me with it like this, like... I've submitted to the police. I'm going to give them my phone. They can go through my Tinder and go through every woman that hasn't messaged me back in 6 months. I think they're all suspects. Your candidate is a fucking psycho, and this is who they're following. They're following a woman who just doesn't care. As soon as I saw those headdresses, I knew I was fucked. Because those headdresses and that Warren shirt, that's like a Klan hood to me. There was a lot of Yas Queening and Slay Bitch, but spelled Kween. That's the way they were pronouncing it. Not like the Queen of England. Like anyone can be a queen. That's royalty. That's class-based society. That shit doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm sorry, I'm getting worked. A lot of people think that because we need insulin, we're weak. We're not weak. This whole thing, it makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. So thanks for making me a fighter.
That's pretty good, man. That was pretty funny, man. Fucking taking a shot at Elizabeth Warren. So why is the establishment nervous? Pow. Here is the reason. I am going to tell you the reason why they are shaking in their boots, why they're shitting in their pants over Bernie Sanders surging like a mofo. Look at this. Nevada Democratic Presidential Caucus. Data for progress on the ground. Fresh. Bernie Sanders, 35. Joe Biden, 14. Warren, 16. Buttigieg, 15. Bernie Sanders has a 19-point lead in Nevada. What? That's why they're shitting. So he's about to win Iowa. He won Iowa. He won New Hampshire. He's about to win Nevada. And if he blows out, if he picks up all the black vote like he's expected to do in South Carolina, this shit is over. There's no candidate that sweeps all four of the first contests and doesn't get the nomination. They're going to screw him. I know, 50% plurality. Mike Bloomberg parachutes in with $2 billion, brings the oligarchs along with another $2 billion, $4 billion, poisoning the mind stream with propaganda, convincing you that you don't know what you're doing, that this is what we need to do. We need to elect Michael Bloomberg and drag along a moderate, a Hillary Clinton. Give anybody, it doesn't matter, anybody but Trump. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Don't you get it, man? The orange monster. We're going to stop the orange monster. Bernie Sanders is a communist and a socialist. He can't win. He's old. He's stupid. Oh, my God. And he won every election. That's what we're in for. I know that, but we can at least expose it for what it is well ahead of time. I was talking to a friend last night, and he said, "Man, you called this shit a year ago. You were talking to me. You were telling me about brokered convention and 50%, majority super delegates. You were saying all this shit a year ago, and now it's all coming to fruition. It's all coming to fruition, Conte. What are you, some kind of psychic?" It's like, no, man, I just read this shit every day, man. This is what I do. I follow this shit, right? In history, if you know history, right, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. But if you know history, I think that's what I wanted to say. If you know history, if you study history, in 2016, we have a rich history of cheating. And so this is all pretty obvious. But this is what they're shitting in their boots. They're shaking in their shit boots over this one. Nevada Democratic Caucus. Bernie Sanders, 19-point lead. Democratic presidential nomination, right? Overall, Bernie Sanders, 31 over Biden, 15. Bloomberg, 19. Bernie Sanders has a 12-point lead over Bloomberg, he's gonna fart out. He's gonna fizzle out once he gets on that debate stage, or he actually has to confront an actual other candidate. He's going to get crushed because he's not prepared. He's not seasoned. So this is what they're shitting about. It's just a funny one. Vermont Public Radio, Bernie Sanders has a 38-point lead in Vermont. Damn, man. So there you go, man. That's really what they're fucking brutalizing about. So I want to show you this chart again. Don't forget this, right? Because this is everything right here. This is the whole shit right here. I know Bloomberg's ads are everywhere. I get it, man. Bernie AOC. I disagree. I think it's going to be Bernie Tulsi, but we could keep talking about it. They're floating the idea of Bernie. What's that lady? The chubby black politician Abrams. I don't like her. I don't even know her. I don't even know who she is. All I know is that, because she's a female and she's black and she ran for governor and lost. That's not a winner. I want Tulsi Gabbard, man. Tulsi Gabbard is in the game. Tulsi Gabbard is seasoned and ready to rock for vice president. Fuck Elizabeth Warren. Throw her back into the pile of shit sandwiches. She's out. She sold out once. She sold out twice. She'll bargain and try to give her shit to Bloomberg. I know. We're talking about Bernie Bros. I'm going to get to it, man. I got a lot of videos to play. We're going to be here for an hour. So just chill. Oh, chill. I'm trying to let people get into the house here. Right? This is called build your audience. This is like stall and build your audience. All right, we got 29 people. We're getting bigger. Before we get to the real shit, man. Before we get to the real shit, I want to make sure everybody's here. Bloomberg, Hillary Clinton. What a losing team that is. Hillary Clinton is like kryptonite for the progressives. That's actually a bad example. They're like, Hillary Clinton is a big pile of shit to the progressives. It's just they're not going to get near it. They're not going to support it. They just want to get rid of it. It's just no way. Hillary Clinton is toxic. So if Bloomberg, I don't think I've thought about this. I don't think Bloomberg wants to be president. Michael Bloomberg is going to throw $2 billion of his own cash, right, and rally the oligarchs with another $2 billion to what? To stop Bernie Sanders. He'll make that money right back. When Bloomberg became mayor, before Bloomberg was the New York City mayor, he was worth, these are numbers, I haven't checked these numbers, but he was worth $4 billion. Then he was mayor for 12 years. He was worth $27 billion. And now, 4 short years later, he's worth $56 billion. his stock is going to continue to go up, and he wants it that way. So his investment of $2 billion is really just to stop Bernie, to get that, to pay off everybody. He's throwing money around like crazy. He's down south. He's paying off preachers. He's paying off anybody who'll take the money and be influenced and push their people to him. To stop Bernie Sanders from getting that 50%. That's the strategy now. As Biden can't win, Buttigieg is a joke. Ultimately, is going to be a joke. We'll forget about his name soon. Amy Klobuchar, no way. No, there's no enthusiasm. Where's the rallies in Nevada right now? Bernie Sanders is filling, Trump fills up stadiums. Bernie fills up stadiums. Unless you're going to do that, you're not going to win. So, look at the map. Study the map. Study the map. Oh, so I just wanted to finish. Bloomberg, I don't think Bloomberg wants to be president. Bloomberg is a rich guy. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't like politics. He's done. He wants to just sit back and spend his money and say, look how influential I am, and I don't even have to do shit. I could just sit, I could just fly around in my private plane and, my private hookers and my private. I think he's gay, but I'm not really. I can't confirm that. He doesn't want to be president. I don't think Trump really wanted to be president so much, but he, when he won, he took it. But I don't think Bloomberg actually really, really wants to. I think the whole premise is to stop Bernie. Now, how can you stop Bernie when you look at this chart? Remember, in 2016, before that, Wisconsin and Michigan were blue. So if Hillary Clinton would have won Wisconsin, Michigan, and I think one other, right? If she would have, I'm not really sure how the math works, but I think Wisconsin and Michigan together turned the map red. Turned it red. And these states haven't voted red in 36 and 32 years, respectfully. So Bernie Sanders is almost guaranteed to bring Wisconsin and Michigan back home, and very, very likely to flip Iowa and Pennsylvania. This whole corner of the country could go blue under Bernie Sanders. Why? Because of a message of income and wealth inequality. That's the whole shit right there. You're standing next to a billionaire phony. Right? And we go back to that. Florida, I don't know. Who knows? Depending on how much of a grassroots movement Bernie can get going in Florida. He has time. That election comes later. But that's why they're shitting in their boots right now. Because if Bernie Sanders gets the nomination, he's going to win. He's going to win. He's going to flip these states and he's going to win. So they got to stop that shit. All right? He's Nevada. He's 19 points out in Nevada, 38 points in Virginia, Vermont. All right? Is there a Virginia? Oh, yeah, Virginia. He's dead even with Bloomberg. What? 22 points, Bloomberg? That's bull fucking shit. How does Bloomberg get 22% of a vote? Nobody even knows who he is. So here's the ad. Back to the Bernie Bros. What's going on, man? What's up in the chat? Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Sterling Price is finding out the hard way how hard it is to keep the trolls at bay. It's a full-time job, man. I was getting stressed out about that shit. These fuckers bomb you, man. They bomb you, and you try not to be a dick, but they're the dick. Bloomberg wants to smoke your guns. I know. Ooh, yeah, guns. When you break the map down to countries, it is a sea of red for Trump. However, most people are not that partisan. Obviously, some country elect Obama. Most just want to pay bills, work, and have a family. That's right, man. That's right. I don't think that you're probably right. Whatever red and blue means. Whatever red and blue means politically, individually, I don't know what that means. What is red? Red is, I don't know, capitalism and more of what we're getting. Crumbs. Blue is what? Blue is corruption, is Hillary Clinton, is crony capitalism. I'm neither. I just say that if Bernie Sanders can hijack the blue, we're winning. That's the whole shit right there. So watch the video that irked everybody. All right, irked everybody. I'm going to play it once through, and then we'll break it down slow. I'll play it on slow motion because there's a lot of shit in there. So this is Michael Bloomberg's ad. Bernie Sanders put out a hit video on Bloomberg calling him an out-of-touch racist billionaire from New York. And Michael Bloomberg hit back, bringing up the old Bernie bro, the Bernie bro smear. But notice that all the names are smeared out. So we don't know if any of this is accurate or not at all. We don't know if any of these names are real people or what. It could be purely fiction. But let's watch.
It is vitally important for those of us who hold different views to be able to engage in a civil discourse.
Wow, so that was a direct ball kick from Mike Bloomberg. That was a cunt kick from behind. Ooh, using the old Bernie, the old Bernie bro. We'll look historically. I got a lot of clips lined up today. So, but I want to just look at some of this. I'm going to put this on slow motion. Let's look at some of the smears that were alleged. Watch. So it's obviously Bernie or bust. You're making a huge mistake, Fred. Vote Bernie or bad things will happen. Sending it to Mike Bloomberg's Twitter. Again, no name. Is that a smear, by the way? Is that a bad thing to say? Bad things will happen? Who the hell said it? We don't even know. Love how you broke the system. Hey, I love how you broke the system. We know where you live, where you work, where you eat. Your kids go to school. We have everything on you. We are your neighbors, friends, family, blah, 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 blah. So he's insinuating that Bernie bros stalk people online? Is that the premise here? Does it ever happen to you? Has it ever happened to me? Never. Never. So here he is saying the time is now. He's killing everybody. Bernie Sanders is killing everybody with the Grim Reaper. Okay, death. Is that what we're trying to say here? Death. Father Death. Libs are flirting with with Bloomberg now should be aware that they are going on a list. Next time they pretend to care about racism and sexual harassment or really anything other than money and power, we will remember what they were doing right now, and we will remind everybody. Coming from nobody. No name. Again, Bloomberg spent a lot of money. He pumped a couple of $1 million into plugging this thing. You stupid ass. We're coming for your blank. Start looking for a new job, blank hat. Your number is going viral, and your actions are being watched. Who's doing it? This doesn't even have a tag on it. Doesn't even have a name tag. So it's just bullshit. Just throwing up. Shows you the character of Bloomberg, what he's capable of doing. He's putting up basically saying that Bernie Sanders supporters are stalkers. What's up, Bridget, in the chat? What's up, Bridget? Long time no see. How you doing, Bridget? So what else? Let's look at some more. You got to break it down slow because it was moving too fast. I don't want you to read it and realize that nobody is saying it. When you break it down, you see it. Warren is a snake. Pocahontas. Fuck Pocahontas. So, we made it to Joe Biden's Wall Street fundraiser and brought a coffin to mourn the death of Biden's campaign. They wouldn't let us in. We held a service in the lobby. Okay, so that's a little performance art. Is that whatever? If you see it on fast speed, you think it's Joe Biden in the box, like they want to kill Joe Biden. It's his campaign. Pete has always been a demonic rat. Again, from nobody. Yeah, he is a demonic rat. So what? So what? A little evil. Big deal. Nah, she deserves less spotlight after she lied about Bernie. Live on stage twice. She dug her own grave. She can lie there too. Warren is a snake. There's a lot of Bernie people from 2016 feel exactly like that. She turned her back. She turned her back on Bernie Sanders. She neglected to declare herself a true progressive, person of change. Go bloop yourself, Yang Gang. Go bloop yourself, Yang Gang. Smear. See, that's Bloomberg going after the Yang Gang because Andrew Yang dropped out. Stacey Abrams, thank you. Did you see that Stacey Abrams took $5 million from Bloomberg for her organization Ponzi? I did not see that. Stacey Abrams, they're floating her name as Bernie's VP. The establishment is, which, fuck her, right? I always saw her as when it's coming from the establishment. But thanks for that info. Bernie Bros. Rattinging? I don't know what that word means. Mike Bloomberg. We'll end Bloomberg. We are not a plurocracy. Never Bloomberg. This is called politicking. There's nothing shameful about any of this. If you have said the word Bernie bro on this website, the stalking part is very, very relevant, but there's never a name attached to it, so we don't know who's saying it, or if anybody actually said it at all. Is it just made up in a studio in New York somewhere? If you have said the word Bernie bro on this website in the last 4 years and give 1 red cent to the sexist, racist Bloomberg mother blooper, you should stick your head in the toilet and log the off. Sorry. Barney Frank, disgusting human being. Go bloop yourself, you corporate bloop. You're Frank Dodd. He sure is. Barney Frank Dodd. Bill was absolutely pathetic. It's been 10 years. Do you still think too big to fail has been averted by your bullshit? You and the DNC? It's calling out policy. Barney Frank is a phony, a big fat gay phony from Connecticut. Took so many $1 million from Wall Street to cut that bill. Oops. See, they come fast and furious now. I want to slow them down so we can see what's going on. First of all, you're dumb. Second of all, I wonder why you hate Bernie. And unwaveringly Bernie bust. So eat shit, Beth. This is like childish. This is like this is like 3rd grade. Bloomberg is a Zionist. That's true. And you're just another Palestinian to him. I don't know about that. Don't say we didn't warn you, Uncle Jason. Bernie urged us not to bully anyone in social media. I guess that rules out crucifixion, too. Tarring and feathering? Come on, you got to give us something. I think last election cycle he got screwed during the primaries with getting a fair shot at 2016. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, fuck you. That's fast. Look at this class traitor. Failure of a mother not begging for scraps. It's Bernie or bust. This is what's in the article, right? This is what's in there. You didn't see any of it. Good. We want you to be terrified. There are Americans who are terrified that they have no idea their next meal is coming from. This is good. We want you to be terrified. There are Americans who are terrified that they have no idea where their next meal is coming from, or what happens if they break their leg and can't buy stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's actually very, very relevant. We don't care that you're scared of change. This is the fact. People don't know where they're getting their next meal from, right? Living paycheck to paycheck, abject poverty. Don't come after Bernie, and we won't come after anything. We won't have anything to say to you. Oh, Warren. Oh, fuck Warren. Seriously. They're too fast. Sorry. I got this on slow motion. This year, we either get Bernie in Lincoln sheets or riots in the street. There is no third option. I don't know about riots in the street, but I do suspect that if Bernie is ripped off after he, puts together a coalition of, 10, 15, 20 million people, they're going to swarm the streets. There's no doubt. Violence? No. Maybe, more of Gandhi, where it's, peacefully not participating, which is always the answer. Oh, fuck. All right. Whoa. Come on. That's too fast, man. Come on, man. You got to slow shit down. Stop. This year, we either get Bernie and Lincoln. We ran into Mike Bloomberg's staff members trying to deliver a birthday cake to him. And then they smear out what he's saying. They were excited that we had a cake for Mike. And then nothing. Investigate Bernie, bro. Threatening. Run a poll when DNC once again screws over Bernie for the nomination. Will his supporters A, quietly accept defeat? B, voice their dissatisfaction? C, tear the place apart? D, kill everyone in sight while tearing the place apart? I've never heard a Bernie Sanders person. It's just there's millions and millions of people. You always get a crazy person. But again, this is coming from nobody. Bernie urged us not to bully anyone on social media. I guess that rules out crucifixion. Thank you for tagging CNN too. I'm sure they'll jump right on the story. The pressing issue of people online calling you stupid. All right. So that's what's in the thing. Are you being harassed by a Bernie bro or a Bernie bot? Now, that's just chatter, right? That's just crazy people engaging the political process. Now, if you're making physical threats, if you're making, if you're harassing people or poking fun at people, that's one thing. If you're making physical threats, like you're going to come over and kill somebody or you're stalking them, that's another thing. That's an issue for law enforcement. But has that actually ever happened in my experience? I've never seen the vast majority, 99 percentile of Bernie Sanders supporters are not violent or anything. So that was the attack. How about investigating who killed Seth Rich? We did that 100 times, Steve. We did that. Seth Rich is dead. Is he dead? La. Russian bot is here. I'm not trolling. I'm just stating facts. Yeah, facts. America is not going to be communist. Who's saying anything about communist? Oh, you're watching Fox. Communist. He's a commie little socialist. Free stuff. I like the one. How you going to pay for it? How you going to pay for it? Bernie, how you going to pay for it? Pay. How you going to pay for it? It's all the same smears over and over again. You're a Bernie bro. Bernie bro. How you going to pay for it? You're a communist. Bernie bro. How you going to pay for it? How you going to pay for it, Bernie? How you going to pay for it, Bernie? Bernie bro. Communist. So, that's what you guys sound like to me. If you can see what I see, that's what you sound like. That's exactly what you look like. So, brawl breaks out at a Bernie Sanders rally over Black Guns Matter shirt. Watch this shit. Let's watch it first. That's pretty good. Is it going to play for me? Is it going to play? I might have to watch a commercial. And see it. Come on, New York Post. Come on, give it to me. Oh, here we go.
never nominate anybody to the Supreme Court
Let's watch that again. That was pretty good, right?
or federal bank.
So obviously they're at a rally, right? And this guy is behind the press line, right? He's behind the press line. And these guys are brawling. They're brawling on the other side of the barricade here, right? Kicking each other's asses, right? They're letting off a little steam, you know? They're letting off a little steam, right? It's a rally. We'll find out what it's all about in a second.
My promise to you is I will never nominate.
And you can hear Bernie Sanders in the background. So what was the big deal? All right, so this dude walks away. They corral the other guy out. It looks like they didn't eject anybody. So what happened? A brawl broke out. See, this is the big play now, right? Run the Bernie bro shit, right? Why? Because Bloomberg wants it that way. Run the Bernie bro shit, and you'll get some Bloomberg money. That's the messaging right now. New York Post jumping on the mofo. A brawl broke out at a Bernie Sanders rally in Colorado on Sunday when a supporter of the Vermont senator confronted another man for wearing a T-shirt that read, "Black Guns Matter," a report said. The man sporting the shirt, who is black, is he black? Yeah, I guess he is. He's kind of black. Told CBS Denver that he was recording the presidential hopeful at the Colorado Convention Center when another rally attendee called him racist because of his shirt. He had a problem with the shirt I was wearing, the man, who was not identified, told the news station. I was recording the event. He walks up to me and calls me a racist. But I thought, what's he know about black lives, about discrimination, or for that matter, the representation of the shirt? That's a good point. At some point during the confrontation, the two men began wrestling and scuffling, spilling over a metal barrier that separated the crowd from the stage. Video captured the whole shit. Bernie bro, now here's where the Post smears it. The Bernie bro told CBS Denver that the fight escalated when he heard the other man booing Sanders. All right, well, so what's the matter with booing? So listen, the bottom line is that a fight breaks out at a rally. So what, man? Tensions are high, man. Sometimes people get it wrong. Right? Some people are very strong about gun rights or racist shit. Whenever you talk about race, people fucking lose their mind. You talk about guns, people lose their mind, right? You talk about vagina rights, the rights to control your own vagina, people fucking lose their mind. That's normal. That's normal. But one scattered incident, and out comes the Bernie bro smear. He's a Bernie bro. See, look, they're fighting Bernie bros. He then retaliated, blah, 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 blah. Right? So that's what happened. That's the Post smearing it. Let's look at some more Bernie bro rhetoric. So here's Twitter. I just put in Bernie bro. I said Bernie bro. I said Bernie bro. Bernie bro narrative. The online Bernie bro narrative has one purpose right now: to portray millions of people who want more wealth redistribution and stronger social programs as an army of deranged cyber bullies in order to stop the candidate who's fighting the hardest in generations for those things. Magan Day. Well said. Well said. Car full of Bernie bros. I see a lot of women in there. Women can be Bernie bros too. Watch how Juan Guaido is treated by Venezuela. Really puts the Bernie bro shit into perspective. That's weird. Watch how Juan Guaido is treated by Venezuelans. Really puts the Bernie bro shit into perspective. That is so ignorant to say that. First of all, Juan Guaido is for the establishment. The people of Venezuela are Bernie Sanders. That's actually the opposite. So get your shit together. A Bernie bro held me down and cut my hair, and then another Bernie bro made me an app to get a complimentary bangs trim. I fled. That's obviously a joke. So there's plenty of narratives. They're running this Bernie bro shit. Trying to smear people. It's a myth. It's not real. It's not real. Let's keep going. Oh, here's a Bernie bro. Ha 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 ha. Busted. There's me in 2016. I was Bernie fucking bro. as a rally. This was a rally in Brooklyn, New York, 2016, and I don't remember much about it, but I was there. I wasn't doing this at the time. I was just there as doing. I was a musician playing songs on the subway. Now I do this, man. It's just like, God damn, I'd rather be playing songs on the goddamn subway. Somebody's got to do it. By the way, a commercial. Later today, I'll be traveling to Las Vegas, Nevada, to cover the Nevada State Caucus, Democratic Primary Caucus. I'll be, which will be on Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 22nd. And we're going to see a couple of things. We're going to see a Bernie Sanders rally on Friday night, a Trump rally on Friday afternoon. I'll be at the debate, see how close I can get to the actual debate that's going to be at the Paris Hotel on Wednesday night. I had some other stuff too. I'm going to be at on Saturday. I'm going to pick one caucus to stay at and analyze and observe, and then off to the victory speech. I'll probably, because I'm a Sanders supporter, so I want to see Sanders win, I'll probably head to UNLV where the vast majority are under 30, and Bernie Sanders will win by a landslide. So there's a lot going on. Kindly contribute to this. We'll get started tomorrow, the live streams. I'm going to live stream as much as I possibly can. As long as I can stream, I'm going to stream. And 2, 3, 4 videos a day. I'm going to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 20. I kindly make a contribution via PayPal at this point. The link is down below. PayPal me, Goes to Brooklyn. The link is the second link down below in the box. And I'll gladly do a shout out for you. Gladly do a shout out. Thank you for the folks that have already contributed. I have to do this, right? I hate to, pull out the tip jar, but this has to be done. If you can't support in that fashion, kindly become a Patreon, $2, $3, $5, and that's ongoing support. And as well, become an army for this, right? Anybody who wants to, stream my streams into their broadcasts are welcome to do it. If you're watching, I'll be live. You don't have to ask, can I use your videos? Just stream them. Kindly share the videos. Let's get this message out there. We got one shot. 15 more days to the big rally, the big election, Super Tuesday. Right? Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Right. Even if we get cheated down the road in July, let's have our stance. We got to win. You got to win before you have a leg to stand on. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to discourage you. They're trying to get you to go home. Don't participate. It's all rigged. Don't worry about it, Bernie bro. You're a Bernie bro. Go home. Just put your head in. Just wake up. Wake up. We got this. We'll take care of everything, right? We know what's best for you. That's what they're trying to tell you right now. So here's a Bernie bro. Her name is Jayapla. This is Jamalka Presley, whatever her fucking name is. She's a congresswoman. Listen to her diffuse the Bernie bro myth.
About something that I've been reading about lately, that there is a myth of the Bernie bros. In fact, Bernie does worse with white men than anybody, and it's more women who are for him, more Latinos. Well, how did we get it wrong?
Thank you, Tim Black, for pulling this clip.
Twitter. I mean, I do think Twitter is a big part of it. People look at that and think it means everything.
Right.
But Bernie Sanders has assembled the most diverse coalition there is. He is energizing young people. He's got tons of women of color. He's got tons of people of color more broadly. But he is also playing to a forgotten group of blue-collar workers who really believe he's going to fight for them. And that combination of this very diverse coalition of voters that have not turned out before, that frankly any other candidate would be thrilled to have this kind of coalition, he's got them, but he is also speaking to a lot of people that really feel like he will fight for them. I mean, just in 2016, we lost Michigan for the first time in 28 years. Democrats lost Michigan. We lost Wisconsin for the first time in 32 years. Guess who won 71 of 72 counties in Wisconsin? It was Bernie Sanders. So when you look at the appeal of Bernie Sanders, I think it is really unusual to have somebody who can do both things. Really build that broader base,
Okay, but
also play to these
Now-
some of them Trump voters.
Yes.
Wow. So there's the illusion smeared, and it comes back to this. It comes back to this right here, the electorate. So what she said, the congresswoman said, is that Wisconsin and Michigan both were blue, and all Bernie Sanders would have to do is flip those two back, and we win. Very easy, very, very easy. I want to address a comment. I dare you, the Salt Lakers. I dare you to wear a Trump T-shirt to the Bernie rally and a Bernie T-shirt to the Trump rally and document what happens. Now, I'm a very seasoned. Thank you for your suggestion. I don't take suggestions, but I'm listening to you. Is that I'm a very seasoned line surfer. I've done this many times. I've worn, I won't do shirts, but I'll do hats. I got the Bernie hat and I got the Trump hat, and I've worn the Trump hat into very dangerous territory. And I've gone right into liberal, Greenwich Village, into Washington Square Park, wearing a Bernie hat, asking them who they're going to vote for. So I know that visceral reaction, but I'm not really interested in that. I don't know if I'm interested in that reaction. I'll have both hats. When I'm at the Sanders rally, I will have the Trump hat in my pocket, and vice versa. I'll have the Bernie hat at the Trump rally. But that's a different reaction, right? I have to play with that idea. I might do a little bit of that, but for the most part, I'm interested in what the tried and true Trump people believe. What do you believe? Oh, you're for Trump? What's your favorite Trump policy? What is it about Trump? Has your life improved with Trump? Just simple questions and see if they can answer it, right? That's what I'm mostly interested. I'm more interested in crabs, crops. He's not even listening. Like, fucking, I'm answering a goddamn question. Pay attention, jerky. Pay attention. So that was a good clip. Let's watch another clip. So here's the good Nina Turner, one of Bernie Sanders' main surrogates. And listen to what Nina Turner says about the Bernie Bros. Bernie Bro.
Interesting to hear you put it like that. I want to also ask you about a point of criticism we've heard, and I do this with all the different candidates so people can hear the answers. This one was summarized by, your friend Larry David, but it's a joke that touches on a criticism. Take a listen to the new Larry David impression.
I don't know how or why it happened, but I am king of an army of internet trolls called Bernie Bros. Could I stop them in their tracks? Of course. Should I? Yes. Will I?
Obviously a joke, but the punchline is the idea, the insinuation that Senator Sanders does not do enough to address that so-called, quote-unquote, bro culture. Your response?
I mean, give me a break. And listen, that's satire and I get it, but there are too many people trying to push that agenda. It's very similar to the same calculation that folks had in 2008 when they called the supporters of then Senator Barack Obama boys. And the same folks are pushing this same kind of message against the people who support Senator Bernie Sanders. Senator has been very clear to everybody about staying on the issues, not talking against people. But the last time I checked, he does not control what comes out of everybody's mouth or their tweet. But if people align themselves, Ari, in the way that the senator conducts himself, and everybody in this country knows that the senator stays on the issues and not on people. Furthermore, other candidates have people who support them who have been very vile and negative, and I don't hear the media or other people among the elites labeling their supporters as such.
And lastly, I want to ask you this.
Pow. So there you go. So there was Nina Turner. Not the most elegant explanation, but you basically in that clip you have Saturday Night Live going off, right? This is Lauren Michaels, the billionaire, right? It's a little satire, it's a little funny, but you see how she blows it off. It's ridiculous, right? And what the Congresswoman said before that is that Bernie Sanders has one of the most diverse groups of coalitions, as they call it, ever. Here's Bernie Sanders in his own words.
Hillary Clinton supporters have reported some online harassment.
This is all the way back from 2016, so this is not new. The Bernie Bro smear is a regurgitation of an old theme. Right? Just like the Obama boys. It's the Clinton machine, right? It's the Democratic smear machine.
Hillary Clinton supporters have reported some online harassment from your supporters. You familiar with this?
Hillary Clinton.
You call them Bernie Bros.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say to that?
Yeah, sure. Anybody who supports me who is engaged in sexist attacks is unacceptable. I don't want that support. But you know, we have millions of people out there, and
we have millions of people out there. I don't want your support if you're offending people. I don't want your support.
We cannot control every single person, but I don't want anybody.
We cannot control every single person. Thank you, Bernie.
Anybody to be supportive of me who is engaged in sexism.
Do you know if that's actually happened in your campaign?
We're looking. I mean, we're trying to do what we can do, but
we're trying to do what we can do. So there he is, denouncing the actions. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. When does Trump ever denounce? He doesn't denounce shit. He just says, what? I don't know what you're talking about. What? White supremacist? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, right? It's not, you could be sexist. You could be racist. You could be anything you want. Who gives a flying fuck? Right? But be honest about it, right? This is who Sanders is. This is what he stands for. And if you don't like it, fuck off. That's what he's basically telling you. How is he going to control millions and millions of people, right? Bernie Bros, right? Two guys swinging it out at the at a rally because of space or whatever. One insults the other, and that's Bernie Sanders' fault? Come on. Bullshit. Here's another clip from 2016. Let's watch this one.
Just remember, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help each other.
And when you're young, you're thinking, where are the boys? The boys are with Bernie, or,
Ooh.
China.
Look, we don't want that crap. Anybody who is supporting me is doing sexist things. We don't want them. I don't want them.
And so that was done by the Huffington Post. Huffington Post back in 2016. Interesting little clip. What else we got here? Bernie Bros were out in force at the Bernie Sanders Fox News town hall, right? We're diffusing the Bernie Bro myth. Diffusing, that's what we're doing today. We're just talking about the Bernie Bro myth. Is it real? Is it fake? Who gives a shit? Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders is out of touch with his base. Oh, yeah, man. Trolls said it's funniest thing, man. Trolls, the boys are back in town. Sterling Price says guilt trips are a tool of the demos. It is. I was told I've probably never experienced sexism if I didn't support Hillary Clinton. I don't know what to make of that. But let's watch another clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Bernie Sanders. Senator, we want to start. We're going to get a lot of questions from the audience. Martha and I will follow up throughout. Let's start by getting right to our audience.
My new Tevas fell apart on a hike, and I only got a store credit. What the hell?
I think that's a disgrace.
Hey, man, how can I get a ride back to my apartment?
We got some moms here.
Could you settle a bet I have with my buddy Renzo? Who would win in a fight between Freddy Krueger and the Democrats?
You know what? Democrats are going to lose.
I knew it! In your face, Renzo. You owe me a vape cartridge.
Bad acting.
I just want to tell you how much I loved your book, bro. I had no idea there were so many kinds of coleslaw.
It was a bestseller, sold all over the world, and we made money.
Yeah, why are my parents such dicks about paying rent and not playing with the cat's nipples?
When people are giving up on life, that's what happens.
It feels like I'm the only black guy here.
Yep.
Pretty scared.
Yep. And that is why I believe we should make public colleges and universities tuition free.
Yeah, a little Conan O'Brien humor. It wasn't actually funny, but it was Fox's stab. Now, this is very good. This is a really good clip. Are women voting for Bernie Sanders because of Bernie Bros? 2016, right? Again, the illusion was that Bernie was packing the place with boys, with men. It was all Bernie Bros. Like there's like a fraternity house. It turns out to be fake. Turns out to be false. But here's some women. They're in what park are they in? They are in. It looks like they're in City Hall, downtown Manhattan. Let's watch.
I'm Katie McDonough. I'm in New York City, and I'm asking the question on every young woman's mind this election: where are the boys at?
I'm sorry. It's Washington Square Park. It's where the Elizabeth Warren rally was, where I've polled people many times.
Can I ask who you're supporting this election?
Bernie Sanders.
And why is it? Because have you seen a lot of boys at his events?
No, not at all.
No boys.
I haven't. That's not the reason why I'm voting for him.
Who do you think has cuter supporters, Hillary or Bernie?
If I'm going to a Bernie Sanders event, it's for his ideas and to listen to what he's proposing for the United States.
About like who you should date or marry. Like his proposals on who the best person for you to date would be.
So I am going to be voting for Hillary.
And why is that? Is it because you're married already?
No.
You know that Gloria Steinem said that the Bernie Sanders is where the boys are.
Yeah, so you're saying that if I unless I were married, I'd want to vote for Bernie to find a boyfriend.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That's funny.
It's so ridiculous, right? Now, this is the truth. This is the truth from female, right? That's what it's really good.
What do you think the biggest issues that women are thinking about this election year are?
Women, I think like wage gap mainly.
Abortions.
For me as a black woman, I'm really interested into healthcare, into their policies for college and tuition, and what they're going to do about the prison industrial system and institutional racism.
Do you think like you want to hear from the candidates on things like, you know, Tinder versus OkCupid?
No, not at all, because that's like not important.
Okay.
Women think like above this kind of stuff, I think.
Okay, so but like Ryan Gosling versus like Idris Elba.
What?
Have you been waiting to hear from the candidates on things like Tinder versus OkCupid, Michael B. Jordan versus Ryan Gosling?
I mean, who doesn't want to hear about Michael B. Jordan? I mean, right. Creed, super hot, but I'm not waiting for it.
Okay.
So that was a good troll, right? It was a good troll. She's cute. She's out there trolling the shit out of people, man. It's good work. But what reveals is that, here's educated NYU students walking by. They're just for Bernie. They're not for there's no fucking Bernie, bro. It doesn't even make sense. One of them would have said, I like Bernie and I like his policies, but when I'm around, his crowd, there's too many Bernie bros. There's no evidence of the thing. That's the point. That was a very revealing clip. There's no evidence of the actual existence of a Bernie bro. Here's another clip. I got, how many more I got? I got two more. I got one more. This is the last clip, right? And it's Bernie bro intervention. So here's a guy. I don't know if it's real or not. I can't really tell if it's real or fake. It says Night Pansy Comedy. So I imagine it is a comedy, but it's pretty convincing. Right? It's a guy who's obsessed with Bernie Sanders, and his family intervenes. Let's watch.
He was a joy, just fun to be around.
I remember I got him a microscope, and he just spent every day, all day long, looking at little stuff in the microscope.
Me and Jonathan met in a Warcraft chat room. His avatar was sexy.
I just want the old Jonathan back.
Oh man, Bernie.
Once Bernie Sanders announced he was running again, he's been very different. Very different.
He can't stop. He cannot stop.
Bernie 2020. He just losing his mind over this.
During sex, he started yelling out, "Feel the burn, feel the burn, feel the burn."
My name is Jonathan, and I'm addicted to talking about Bernie Sanders.
So let me start out with saying thank you so much as a family for caring. It's a very serious time, but this is an opportunity for us to grow together as a family. Jonathan needs to know how he's impacting his family.
I don't know, have you heard of any other rallies? We got to get the word out there, man, though.
You got to stop being this way and be a better boyfriend, be a better brother.
We don't want to use blame.
I just want this to be a positive reinforcement of our love to him and something that's going to wake him up and
Do you think this is real or fake? I can't tell at this point. I'm not really sure.
create some change.
So I think we're ready.
Got his Bernie hat on.
Come on in, John. Give your old man a hug.
Jonathan, as you can see, your family's here today.
I love you, sweetie.
Good acting.
Hi, baby. Come here.
Tell me about this.
Your obsession with talking about Bernie Sanders is out of control.
No, that's BS.
Bernie try not to point.
I know for sure that you don't go fishing no more.
Yeah, Dad. The reason is because of the mercury in the water. If people didn't listen to like the interest groups and the people paying for this, they would understand. 90% of people need the services that he needs.
Jonathan, it's not what he's doing. It's you always talking about him. We can't even ask you how the weather is. How did you sleep last night?
The weather sucks right now because of global warming.
Jonathan, I have been absent of Ralph Nader for almost 30 years now.
Just don't be talking about Bernie all the time. And the best way is...
He said, I've been abstinent from Ralph Nader for 30 years.
Not to be thinking about Bernie all the time. Do you dream about Bernie?
You know I do, Dad.
Jonathan.
I miss you, and I need you.
2021, I will be all yours. Until then,
I can't
the
wait.
country
We're losing
needs
all
me.
of us.
The country needs me.
Jonathan, you're totally consumed.
I am willing to put on this hat.
What are you doing with that hat?
You can rip this hat off my head. No, I'm telling you, exercise your demons. You'll feel better.
I still believe in you, Bernie! 2020 Bernie! Bernie!
Absolutely brilliant. That was fucking brilliant, man. I love that shit, man. It's fucking dope. So, have we shattered the myth? Have we shattered the myth? Is there is there really a Bernie bro phenomena? Is it all just bullshit? Is it fake? It appears so, man. It appears that it's just nonsense, right? Fucking Bernie, bro, right? So media's running with it, right? They're running with it. They want to smear the shit out of the guy. Why? Because he's winning, right? He's winning. They're trying to slow him down. So when you hear the Bernie bro smear, now you know what it is. You know both sides of the coin. You know that Bernie Sanders has a very diverse coalition of all kinds of people, hot young girls. It's got hot young women from college chicks. Oh yeah, he's got everybody. He's got old farts, women, men, gays, straight, all kinds of Latinos, blacks. Everybody loves Bernie, man. They're all for Bernie. Why? Not because of the old man, the old white guy, but they're for the policy. The policy. So Bernie Sanders wins. He wins points. Marcus Conte reporting, almost ready to take off, man. I'm gonna take off, man. I hope my arms don't get tired. I'm gonna fly to Vegas, fly to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Democratic Nevada caucus in Las Vegas. Probably be at UNLV watching the actual election. And I got to find where the victory speech is going to be. It seems like they kind of hide that spot. I don't know where it's going to be, but I'll be there. I'll be there for the Bernie rally on Friday. I'll be there for the Trump rally on Friday as well in the daytime. I'll be there for the Democratic debate on Wednesday evening. Other stuff, a lot of on the ground, a lot of talking to people. I'm going to go to Bernie. Maybe I'll try to find, Pete. If Pete Buttigieg speaks, if Warren speaks, I'll try to be there. Actually, I know Warren's not going to speak. She's speaking while Bernie is speaking. So that's no coin toss for me. She should have spoke earlier or later or, whatever, man. She's speaking when Bernie Sanders is on stage speaking. Bad idea. So anyway, kindly contribute to this effort. I'm going to live stream the whole thing starting tomorrow sometime. I'm not really sure when. And, PayPal is the best option at this point. Kindly become a one-time payer for this thing. I'll do a shout-out for you if you make a handsome contribution to the cause. And that's what makes this happen, right? This is what makes this happen, right? I'm doing this on a shoestring, right? Dirt cheap, going the bare minimum to make it happen. So kindly make my my effort worth it, and it'll be. I'm telling you, the more people contribute, the better I'll make the videos because I'll be more relaxed. I'll be able to, not have to walk 800 miles. Maybe take a lift. I'm going to try to rent a bicycle there too, and I want to stay away from those scooters. I did the scooter thing in Nashville. It's fucking scary. It's not scary, but they're very good. Those, the little scooters that you rent on the street are fantastic, and you get where you're going fast, but you're traveling 25 miles an hour with wheels this big. It occurred to me that if you keep riding around on one of those things every day, you're either going to get hit by a car or you're going to hit a massive pothole and go flying, into the air. So I'll stick with a bicycle and Lyft. So kindly become a one-time contributor via PayPal. And if not, definitely Patreon, ongoing Patreon, $2, $5, $7, whatever you can afford, right? And if you can't do any of those things, if those things are really impossible, not if you don't want to do those things, but if you really can't do those things, become like a, kind of like a booster for the channel while I'm doing this. Share the links. Tell other commentators that this guy is live in Nevada. And reach out to Jimmy Dore. Tell him I'm live in Nevada if he wants to bring me into the frame. I'm live. I got my boots on the ground in Nevada, right? So spread the word, right? Send it down your own social media performances and such, right? So anyway, Marcus Conte reporting. Thank you, Sterling Price, for the moderation. I know it's tough. Tim Pool just dropped a video with Bernie Bro attacks in the title. Yeah, fuck Tim Pool. I don't like Tim Pool. I put Tim Pool right in the same category as the Satan kid. He's like fucking YouTube Satan. H.A. Goodman, sorry, man. Same category, right? It's just, come on. Get over it already, man. You were wrong. You're wrong. Bernie's surging. He's going to win. He's going to get cheated, but he's going to win. He's going to win and he's going to get cheated. So So there you have it, man. So let's do some fucking take you guys out. Have a great day, man. Probably next video will be on the ground. On the ground in Las Vegas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bernie bro. Can I get a Bernie bro? Bernie bro.